G'day VC, Vinyl Boy Trigger here. How are you all going? Back to making a video, clearly. This one is about vinyl finds at a record fair I went to on the weekend. Now, I haven't been to many record fairs. This is, I think, only the second one I've been to. I don't think there's a huge amount around where I live, or within reasonable driving distance where I live. So I was really excited to A, find out about this record fair, and B, is be able to get there. That's all. That's always a hard part too, you know. So so this one was in Sydney. It's about an hour away from where I live. And it's called the Glebe Record Fair. And it's actually said to be the biggest record fair in Australia. And it was big. It was very big. I did know about this for quite a while, and I was checking out the schedule with the family and the kids and work, and a few stars aligned, and I was able to go. Only late in the afternoon, so I think it went from about 9 till 4. I think I could leave my area to about 1 o'clock and got down there about 2, navigating Sydney traffic on a Saturday. So got there, found a park, which is very difficult in the city, as you know, I'm sure all you guys and girls can imagine. Haven't navigated. When I did park about half a kilometre away, started walking, and then my navigator went a bit crazy because I was on foot, and I could have just walked straight and I would have been there within a minute. Ended up walking around a block and got there probably 10 minutes later. This was sort of 2:15, and I was thinking, oh, I've got to find it. Hopefully I'll find it. It wouldn't be a good thing if I've driven all this way and I can't find the damn thing. Anyway, got there, say 2:15. There's a couple of hours left from the show. Still loads of stuff there, still a lot of people. So yeah, very happy. And came away with a reasonable batch. I did have a budget, and I went just a little bit over, as you do, but I was pretty happy with the control I had. And my aim was to try and get artists, bands that I don't have, and I can't easily find. Generally, because if you see a few of my videos, well, I've only got a few anyway. I generally do the Salvos, thrifty stores. So I just wanted to steer away from any stuff I can see. I can generally see quite easily, or the record stores I go to, stuff that is pretty common. I was trying to steer clear of that. I wanted to get artists that I'm missing. Sorry, something flying around. Yeah, so enough talking, I'll get to it. So really happy with some of these, and there's some stuff that sort of semi-blind buys just from recommendations from some VC members, and so yeah, very happy. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Damn the torpedoes. Very, 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 very happy about getting this. I've been looking for Tom Petty for ages, and I don't think I've ever actually seen one in the wild. Even like a music shop that sells brand new records, I've never seen one. MCA. Quite happy with condition. Very happy to have a Tom Petty. I've been looking, as I said, for ages for one. So stoked. So I picked that up, pretty reasonable price this. Obviously, most famous track, Refugee, great song, Don't Tell Me Like That, Louisiana Rain. Just so stoked to have a Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, so nice. So that's a bit of a hole in my collection that's been plugged. The Angels, Watch the Red. I've mentioned them a little bit. The great Aussie rock band. Their lead singer died a few weeks ago. Sorry, there's a phone call coming through. Hopefully you can just reject that. Hope it doesn't stuff up my video. Cool. Very nice gatefold. I don't actually know this album that well, and I was looking at the song titles and nothing really stands out to me. So anyway, we'll give this a spin. It's on the Epic label, which is often that orange, it's got a plainish out label, but this one's Epic, but they've got their own little thing on there. So happy with that. I haven't spun that yet, so we'll see. Ted Nugent, Free For All. You know, good rocker, guitar riffs. Great. I love the gatefold. You know, the sequence of jumping. Great looking guitar. Did spin this. Didn't blow me away. I like probably the second side better. The standard sort of Epic label. So yeah, happy with it. And I've got to give it a few more spins. But happy to have some Ted in my collection. This one is one from recommendation from Flipside, Stephen Flipside, who really respect his opinion on music and all the. I mean, there's so many VC members that really got so much knowledge about music and bands and artists. Puts me to shame, but you know, I think people like Flipside, Dots and Loops, just incredible resources for music. So I have heard Steve talk about this a few times, and I saw it. Never seen one before. Hadn't really know. I never checked out their music before, but I went for the punt. Took a punt. Echo and the Bunnymen. It's that sort of. I did think it was sort of early in the sort of 70s, but it's that post-punk sort of 80s sort of music. Really good. Yeah, Porcupine. Sorry, Porcupine. So I did spin it. I only listened to it once. I enjoy it. Cool beats, a lot of background sort of different noise as well. I really think I'm going to grow into this. So I got it. I'm very happy. And I didn't realise till I got home it's a Japanese pressing and very nice condition. Korova, and sounds great. Korova. So very happy to have some Echo and his Bunnymen there. That's something. It's a new band. It's new to me, and I have clearly, and hopefully, yeah, I think that's going to grow on me, and so the old Echoes. Very happy to get that. So sorry, things keep flashing on my screen. So yeah, very happy. If on the way down, and if someone had told me I'd come back with this band, I'd say no, there's no chance. I wouldn't even think that I'd have the opportunity to get something like this. Pearl Jam versus stoked, absolutely stoked to get this. I was like shocked, flipping through. Whoa, and it was like pretty reasonable price. And it actually took off a little bit. It's getting late in the afternoon, and it's quite good that a lot of those vendors are happy to take off $5 here, which which obviously is good for us. Obviously, they probably mark them up a little bit more. So, it's absolutely stoked to get some Pearl Jam. It's a reissue on the 180 gram. Not that I'm sure the heavier means better pressing. You can get some light albums that are very nicely sounding. I think it's Legacy. It's quite plain. Very nice condition, and absolutely. Did I say that? Pearl Jam, Go, Animal, Daughter, Rear View Mirror, Elderly Man, Behind the Counter in a Small Town, one of the longest song titles there is. Stoked. And it sounds great. So happy with that one. Yes, I am happy, and yes, the band. Going for the one. Another really happy one. Happy. Another one I'm happy with. I have got another Yes. Can't remember. It's like the one with the aquarium on the cover. Really great cover, that one. And really enjoyed it. That was my first Yes album. This will be my second. I love this psychedelic sort of rock. Very nice gatefold, nice condition. This was a tenner, I believe. Really happy with it. Nice little label there. What label is it? Atlantic. It's a different Atlantic one. So happy to have that. I haven't spun this one yet. Very happy. I just love also how long their songs are. Just long psychedelic progressive rock there. You know, most of their albums. I think the Aquarium one. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but you probably know what I'm talking about. It's only got 4 songs on it. One song each side, double album. This one's got, I think, 2 songs on each side. That's classic, yes. The Police, Synchronicity. I have been looking for this one for a long time. I love The Police. I'm not sure why I exactly want this album, but I just always, I think it's been close to my clutches and something's been going on. The album wasn't in the cover, or I don't know, it was a really beat up copy. So very happy to have that. Side 2 stands out a bit more for me. Sort of more well-known songs, Every Breath You Take, King of Pain, Wrapped Around Your Fingers. But yeah, very happy to have another Police in my collection. Oils, Midnight Oil. One of my favourite bands. You know, massive in Australia, pretty big overseas. This one's their Bird Noises. I was going to say is their debut album. I don't. We'll check it out later. Just an EP, 4 tracks, No Time for Games, Wedding Cake Island, famous instrumental. Very happy to have Oils. I've got a lot of Oils albums, and I will talk about them another stage because I love them. They're reunited and they're touring Australia again soon. Stones. Love You Live. Love the Stones. So I love them. Not my favourite band, and I've got a few of their albums now, but now collecting, since I've been getting a few more albums, and especially the early stuff, I really dig it. They're amazing. How long those guys been around for? Unbelievable. 50, 60 years been playing music. It's crazy, and still going strong. So I thought, they're going to sound great live, surely. You know, live albums are a little bit of a risk. I haven't had too much success with live albums, but surely this one will sound great because they're the Stones, and that's what they do. They're made to play music, and they just love playing live. Is that a contraindication? Oxymoron, whatever. I don't know. Gatefold. This one's their tour around the US in the late 70s. Leonard Cohen, famous Canadian songwriter, poet. Very happy to have this. I think this is actually a promo copy, not for sale. I don't have any Leonard Cohen. Now I do. I didn't. Now I do. Very happy. I've got 2 of them. And these are, I think, his 2 best-selling, almost famous albums. They're a little bit beat up, and I was a bit hesitant to buy them, but they're only a few bucks each, so took a punt and listened to songs of Leonard Cohen. A little bit of noise. I mean, they're probably going to be, they're quieter albums, and this one is, and I'd say that they are quiet. The other one is the same, so you've got to watch that, especially with quiet albums, all the condition. You don't want to be inundated by pops and crackles and snaps, but very happy to have some Leonard Cohen, so got those for about $3 each. Sweet. Stranglers. This is Le Folle. This is another one that I've heard through the VC, sort of punk, gothic rock sort of thing. No cover with this one. Le Folle. Didn't blow me away, but give it a go. I didn't have any Stranglers and found it for pretty good price, so very cheap actually. So Golden Brown is probably the most famous song on that one. And that was in a box where I think it was three for $10. And I think I got the Angels one, the Stranglers, and there wasn't a lot of options. Remember, this is late in the afternoon. And then saw Final Countdown Europe. And probably Richard E, who I've spoken to a couple of times and a subscriber. Thanks, Rich. Obviously Final Countdown, a famous song, but he talked about them, about their whole albums, and I wouldn't probably normally get an album of Europe, but you know, it's a 12-inch single, so On Broken Wings sounds good too, so yeah, why not? Okay, so that was all I got. These are a couple that I got probably a few weeks ago. Joe Jackson, Look Sharp. What a great album. He's such a sort of well documented, such a very underrated artist. And this pressing sounds great. It's a great sounding album. So very happy. A&M. Very happy with Joe Jackson. So I'm trying to tie it up because more than 15 minutes, it takes ages down to upload. Jerusalem, another one I heard through the VC, Swedish rockers. I think they were a little bit more Christian rock, and then this is their third album, and then they started going a little bit away from that, which alienated some fans, but brought in a lot more. So they're good old Swedes, rockers, Jerusalem. And so these were not from the fair, they were from a few weeks ago. And this one, I like my compilations, if you've seen my few videos. This one's called The Rocker, with a lizard there, pretty cool lizard. Now the cover's been cut, obviously someone wanted the picture. This is quite a sought after compilation in Australia, and that one thing is on the Blue Roo label, which is very sought after. So any AC/DC album with a Blue Roo goes for probably 150, 200 bucks. And the reason it's probably so sought after because there's like 4 AC/DC songs on here. Highway to Hell, it's hard to read backwards, Long Way to the Top, Jailbreak, and She's Got Balls. Also got Stevie Wright, Evie Part 1, Missing Part 2 and 3, got Easy Beats, Angels, Ever Gonna See Your Face Again, great song and one of the most famous songs, and John Paul Young. So alright, I'm going to finish up there. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you my subscribers. If you're happy, subscribe down here, and I'll get back to you shortly. Keep spinning, Vinyl Boy Trigger.